to the squirrel tail. Now when you're seeing this video, it will be on the 6th of June, which is a significant date in American and international history, world history, because 78 years ago it was D-Day, which was the invasion of the invasion of Europe to undo the German occupation of France and overthrow the evil Nazi regime. So it's a very significant day. In remembrance of it, I brought out several of, particularly my American World War II guns, to shoot them. I should have also, I guess, brought out my 303 British that might have also been used, but ammo is getting expensive, so you can only shoot so many guns without it hurting the wallet too much. But I'm going to shoot these couple and tell you a little bit about each one. I'll start with the 03A3. This is the 03A3 bolt action rifle, upgraded version of the 1902 Springfield, which saw a lot of service in World War I. Bolt action, and it fires a 30-06. Sitting down. Up next, the M1 Garand, or Garand, whatever you prefer. Gotta love that sound. So that's these two rifles. Next up, I have the M1 Carbine. Few things about these. Now this has these two, and then I'll talk about the Carbine well at the end. Divide up the shooting and the talking. So this guy was made in 1952. So this is actually post-war, but this would have been probably the most common for the guys hitting the beaches, and one of the most common guns there. You know, this was our main battle rifle. Now this is the 03A3. Now this one is chromed. That was likely done by a veterans group. And this one is dated September 1943. So now these were in much more limited service than the M1 Garands, because, you know, they're bolt action, they're more or less for the US and obsolete. gun, but they were still used. So, being that it was made in 43, for all I know, or for all we know, this rifle could have been on a ship and present at the battle. You don't know. I'm sure some of these rifles were present at D-Day, but it's very hard to actually figure out what guns were when and where, guns were used, unless you have, such and such knew it was his personal gun and has a story. But they are pieces of history, and a lot of their history, you never know when you're holding one of these old guns what it might have seen. Last, I got the M1 Carbine. Now, this guy was made in April of 1944, according to the barrel stamp. I mean, I think that would have been pushing it, being it was 2 months before the battle, and I don't know how long the logistics were from when they put that stamp to when it's seen service, but it's possible that this was present at D-Day. You never know. And they're chambering 30 carbine, which is a lot smaller. The M1 Grand was used by the main, most of the guys there, your frontline soldiers, but a lot of your support troops, that's what they had, was this. A lot lighter, a lot handier, and if they needed to get out of Dodge, would often do that. So I'm gonna take a couple shots of that. That's a fun little gun. So yeah, just kind of a fun little video in honor of D-Day. I want to thank all those who've been in the military. You do a lot of good for this country. You've done a lot of good and continue to do. And if it wasn't for people willing to stand up to take those guns to the enemy, it would be scary to see where this country would be. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.
Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe for more great content, and check out our Instagram page at @SquirrelTailShow.